Welcome to Sourcefed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Joe Beretta.
In the spirit of the upcoming Republican National Convention, we bring you Sourcefed's 10 most badass Republicans in history and stuff. Don't worry, Democrats, you're next. Just staying safely and securely in the middle ground here, folks. Cool? We
Not
good?
here, not here,
No.
right here. Okay, it's time to get all badass with some badass Republicans. Badass.
Number 10, Charlton Heston. This man was a true badass. He was a U.S. Army Air Force aerial gunner in World War II. He played Moses, he fought damn dirty apes, and he was the president of the National Rifle Association from 1998 to 2003. Where is he now? He's dead. In hot lady heaven with all the dead hot gun-toting bitches.
Number 9, Ulysses S Grant. He was the 18th president of the United States. He led the North to victory in the Civil War as the general-in-chief, was an aggressive leader who took no prisoners. He also fought super hard against the KKK, violence and riots and stuff. That's pretty cool. And he could handle his liquor.
Yeah. Number 8, Theodore Teddy Roosevelt. Dude was a nerd who had asthma, but he started the Rough Riders.
The black dudes on four-wheelers?
No, the awesome historical cowboy ones. Also, he's credited with having had the most influence over the creation of national parks and national forests in the US. Also, the Panama Canal. Also, he carried a big stick. You dig?
I do. Number 7, Dwight Eisenhower. He started NASA mainly as a way to disempower the US military. And he knew a thing or two about the military because he was the lead badass general in World War II. Because of his badass choices, we've got a rover on Mars.
Yeah.
Way to go, Howie.
You did it. Number 6, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Republican. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had trouble finding any specifically significant Republican Party related accomplishments, but he's a badass because he was the Terminator.
And he killed the Predator, and he had a baby. Number 5, Chuck Norris, because he's a badass. And this story is about Republican badasses, isn't it? And you really don't get any more badass than Chuck, except it wasn't that badass to support the Boy Scouts' anti-gay policies. That's not badass at all. But we can forgive you because you know what is badass? Standing up for your beliefs.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. Number 4, Ronald Bamf Reagan, because he was an actor, and then he was all, nah, it, I want to be president now. And then he did become the president. He also succeeded in securing his legislative agenda when no other president before him was able to do it for nearly 20 years.
He also took a bullet.
That's pretty badass.
Number 3, John McCain. Dude was hit with the charges of not being a real Arizonian right off the bat. His response, here's a quote for you. Listen, pal, I spent 22 years in the Navy. We in the military service tend to move a lot. I wish I could have had the luxury like you of growing up and living and spending my entire life in a nice place like the 1st District of Arizona. But I was doing other things. When I think about it now, the place I lived longest in my life was Hanoi.
What does he mean when he says Hanoi, Joe?
Shut up. He means he was shot down over Vietnam and was tortured there for 4 years. Badass.
Number deuce, James Earl Jones. Do I even have to say why he's a badass? Okay, I'll say it. Dude was the voice of Darth Vader. His voice filled my nightmares with bedwetting terror, and to this day will always be the voice of pure evil that was later turned good.
He was also worthy of walking into the corn at the end of Field of Dreams. And finally, number 1, Abraham Lincoln. Dude freed the slaves.
And according to his IMDb, dude's a vampire hunter. Badass. And so that's our top 10 list for the most badass Republicans. Let us know who your top Republican badasses are in the comments down below. Also, we are going to be at the Republican National Convention, so check out sourcefed.com for all your updates on that. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and click this annotation and see every story we've ever done and the 5 stories of the day. I'm Steve Zaragoza.